Hey, welcome back to the Six Figure Mastermind. Marianne DeNovellis right here with you today. We're going into body language today, specifically the eye movement. So we're going to talk about how to read eye movement and the body language that surrounds it. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. Body language is super important. Each one of the areas of your body, your hands, your face, your eyes, your feet, your torso, they all say something different. So today, let's really dive deep in how to read eye movements in body language specifically. Eye movements can mean a myriad of different things. So we're going to break this down into really specific segments, okay? First thing you need to know about eye movements in body language is that there is a past and there is a future. Okay? And it really comes into play when you're asking someone questions. So when you're asking someone a question about what did they do yesterday, you'll often see that their eyes will look to the past. Since it's the past, they'll show up in the left. Now, if you're asking them what did they do yesterday and they're looking to the future, you might have a clue that maybe they're making something up. Now, full disclosure, full disclaimer here, this is not 100% science right here, guys. This is what people do. It's a science of the mind. It's a study of the mind. It's not hard and fast. Full disclaimer too, you are not allowed to use any of the information in this video to manipulate any other people, okay? I'm just telling you how to read a body language so that you can better communicate with others and get kind of an idea of what's going on between the lines. Because here's the thing, out of all of the conversation that happens between you and me and you and anybody else in this world, only 7% of that are the words that we use. 7%. 7% of our communication is through a word. That means there's 93% of our communication that's showing up in our bodies in other ways. And that will come out in our body language and in our tone. And while we're discussing eyes specifically today, keep that in mind, okay? Now, watch what happens when I give you this signal. Okay, that's the eye roll, like this, okay? The eye roll is a display of contempt. Contempt means I think I'm superior to you or I'm looking down on you. Now, if any of you have ever been teenagers before, maybe you've done this. Maybe you've experienced contempt with, oh, I don't want to do my chores, or oh, I don't want to do homework. That's usually the sound that accompanies this thing, right? It's this eye roll of contempt or extreme dislike. So if you're in a conversation with someone, maybe you're in a dating relationship with them, or maybe you're in a conversation with a sibling or a parent or a child, and you see this, don't point it out, but be aware of it. It's just a signal to you that whatever idea was just presented to them, they don't like it. They're not a fan. Even if they agree to it verbally, if you see this, get the clue. They're not a fan. If you're asking someone a question, let's say, again, if it's a parent, a child, you're in maybe a dating relationship. Maybe you're in a consumer relationship with your clients and you're asking them a question and you want to find out more about what their interests are. If you ask them something and they look down, what they're doing in their mind is doing a scan through their entire body. They're asking their entire body for the answer to this question. They're looking within themselves. What inside of me, what here has the answer? The answer is inside of me. They're being very introspective about it. If you ask them the same question and they look up, they're looking for intuition. They're looking for inspiration. They're wondering what outside of them has the answer. So be aware of that when you're asking questions of your clients. You know, where are they looking? What is it coming from inside? Is it coming from inspiration? Now, if you ask a question and it's not specifically about past or future, now watch where their eyes go. To the left or to the right means that they are looking for the answer from somebody else. Not necessarily past or future only. Maybe they're thinking about someone in their past, or maybe they're thinking about someone in their future. But if they get asked a question that look to the right or to the left, that means they're looking for advice or support. Very helpful to know this. Now, more than eye direction can be eye movement and shape of the muscles around the eyes. You know, many of you have seen a fake smile before, right? Let me just show you. A fake smile looks like this. Like dead eyes, right? If I were to just cover up the bottom of my face with a fake smile, watch what happens. My eyes don't even change, right? It's completely deadpan. Now watch what happens when you add a smile in with the eyes, okay? The eyes will develop these little corners, these little creases around the corners. There will be a fold right here under the eyes, and the eyes will brighten a little bit, and the eyebrows will even raise a little bit. So when the smile reaches the eyes, you know you've got them. So rather than this deadpan face of, you got this, and the smile has totally reached the eye area. You can easily, go through all your family photos, go through the photos on your phone and just cover up the bottom part of the person's face. And you can see whether or not the smile is genuine by if it reaches the eyes. There's a few more things I want you to know about body language when it comes to the eyes. The eyebrows are included with the eye area when you're talking about body language. So when you have someone that's expressing genuine interest in what you are talking about, their eyebrows will often go up. And sometimes they'll even turn their head to listen to you. The reason that they'll turn their head is not only to hear you better, but if they tilt their head to the right or if they tilt their head to the left, that means that they are trying to get more blood flow to that side of the brain because they're thinking hard about what you just shared with them. So if they squint and they tilt their head to the right, that means they're bringing a blood flow to the right side, the creative side of their brain. If they squint and they tilt their head to the left, that means they're bringing more blood flow to the logistical side of their brain. They're trying to process and figure out what you just shared with them. Now, you know more about body language than you think you do because you're reading it from people all the time, and it is a subconscious reaction to the words and the ideas that are going on in our minds and our bodies. So use this information wisely to better your relationships with others and especially your clients in growing your business. Okay, that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to body language, so keep watching. In fact, subscribe so you can get all of the tips and tricks with full body language right here on the Six Figure Mastermind. I'll see you tomorrow.